Okay, Bob here with Odin's Lock. We have a multi-point system that was messed up, and they don't make the rest of it anymore. And without modifying a lot of the parts of the door, he just wanted to convert this to a single point locking system, and actually it'll still have a deadbolt and then a latch. So what'll happen is, I think we should be a change of handing on this too. But we will go on ahead, and this part here will need to come out because we have another style that's going to be in here. It's a Euro profile. So I'm going to go in there. This is for a tailpiece style. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and swap this out. I want to take this apart and just pull this plug out. That's part of the plan. And I don't like these. Take them apart, because once you take them apart, who knows what's going to pop loose. So let me give me a second here. Before I do that, let's look. So we get this. I went to All About Doors. They're located down the highway from us. You can go on ahead and download this kind of sheets, and it gives you what all the dimensions you need, and we kind of filled it out. Ours was FUHR, FUR. Anyways, so that's how we did ours. Like I said, you can just go to their website and download all this stuff, and it has all the names of all the different things on there. I'm trying not to move my phone around too much. It's irritating. But that's that. That gives you all of your dimensions and everything. So give me a second here. I've got a board right here. What we're going to do is we're going to drop that down, put a screw through that, and then go on ahead and hold that down just to hold this, because we're going to pull the case off. All right, so give me just a minute. So once we got that settled, and that actually stripped, that cheap screw. Hopefully I don't need to undo this part here. If I do, I do. A lot of times, yeah, I think I will, because there's a tab right there. Shouldn't have to undo this or this. So I'll undo this one right here. So let me pull this out. And I'm only saying that because you can see how it folds in there. It's probably part of the support. So pull that out. And then I should be able to undo these 4 screws here. So let me do that real quick. Make sure you don't have any metal stuff in there. Oh, try not to lose my screws. Put those there. There. Sometimes there's different lengths, so I'm going to put them in like the slot like that. The minimal you got to take out, the better. So, and I kind of know where the screws are going to have to go because they're countersunk. All right, so let me see if I can pull this up, and then just barely enough to get it out. If I can do that, perfect. Otherwise, I'm screwed. Okay, so I think I'm going to be okay. Let me find some needle nose pliers here. The least you got to take out, the better. And that should do it. As long as everything stays like it's supposed to. See, that's where you run into problems. Certain things may move around. So let me see if I got an ice pick. Little screwdriver or something. Okay. There we go. Hopefully everything stays where it's supposed to go. It's the only bugger about these. And if something popped out, I'll have to figure out where it went. So before I get too far, let me put some of these screws in here. Just to hold it. That's all I'm doing. I don't want it to separate too much. So I may have to take it off the board and make sure something underneath. Yeah, I think I see a screw right there. Spring. So yeah, I may have to pull the whole thing off. That sucks. All right, give me a second here so I can. I'm gonna turn this off so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I just want to show what was going on. That spring right there, it popped out. Kind of got bent with the case, but there's nothing wrong with it. So I just need to go ahead and put everything back together here. I'm gonna move this so you can see exactly what's going on here. There's a piece right here that kind of popped out. I had to pop that back in, and it will hit the detent here, so it slides around, as you can see. So give me a second, I'll put the cover back in. I just want you to see everything that's inside here. With these, I take off as minimal amount as possible. I don't want to mess with them any more than I have to, so let me see if I can adjust this where you can see. And as long as the springs don't pop out, just try to keep everything lined up. Like I said, up here you usually have this parts right here you gotta move it around. And that should be it. So as long as everything's nice and tight along there, we're good. And looks like we're good. So let me run a couple of screws in here real quick. That's the main thing I want to do. The last thing you want is to actually bump it or something. All of a sudden all your parts go flying around. Hate it when that happens. Let me find my driver. Give me a second here. I was just messing around with this stuff. There it is. Alright, so let me get a... There we go. Just try to get something in there just to hold it. Okay, so you can see a little metal piece. I'm going to get everything back together. I need to double check each side. Make sure it's where it's supposed to go. We will double check everything. I don't think I got a key. The square key that you use on these to make sure everything works. I'll have to get a screwdriver or something. I'm just going to snug them now, tighten them up more. Snug them up to where it's not going in. Silly. Yeah. There's that. I need this piece right here. Okay. I will actually have to change the handing on this too as well. So right there. Let me get my correct bit in. Make sure this is not going to get bound up. Sometimes you do have to make sure the thing's not going to get kind of stuck with that deadbolt. Make sure it'll move on me. There you go. Centered up. Sorry, I was off screen there. Put this back. It's kind of hard to get a good view. Let me readjust this so you can see what's going on here. Up. All right. That just keeps it on track. Okay. Loosen. Okay, so that should all be good right there. So everything should be good. Give me a second here and I will take this off this board. I don't know if the screwdriver will do it because it's kind of stripped. Actually it will. You're always going to have to mount to something because if that thing moves, it's going to be gone. Parts, springs, and I didn't even pull off the inside plate so you can see what's on the back side. Just as many springs and everything else, and there's on the back side of that center plate. Get this. Some of these screws, they're only good for going one way, and then you gotta kind of leave them in there. This one of them's kind of like that. All right, so everything's lined up there. A little metal clip that you see right there, you want that to, your cam will hit that. It's going to hit that. Let's see if I can get a better focus. There's a little metal clip in there. It's going to have to hit that and go over. That's what your profile cylinder will do. So let me see if I can, let me move this out a little bit. So once you do this, you run your screw that's in here, which I have right here. Let me put that on there. You can kind of see how this is going to go. That'll line up. Yeah. Let me just run it in real quick. Yeah, if it will cooperate. Yeah, just gotta line her up. One way's too far, one's not enough. Should be right about there. Other cousins across the pond, they deal with a lot of these style locks. So let me see here. And that's your lock and lock. So either side. You got to throw this part here, and I don't know if my screwdriver is big enough to do it. Do that. Oh yeah, you gotta do this part here. That's right. And then sometimes you gotta throw that. You do this, and there you go. And so that will make sure when you do this, it should allow you, so that's locked. When you throw this back, there you go, and there you're back. There's your door present. Just make sure it's in the right spot. Yep, perfect. And for rehanding this particular one, you gotta go pull that in. And I believe you throw the bolt, and you can pull this out and spin it around like that. And that's rehanded. And that's that. Wonderful. Anyways, that's that. Sorry, it's kind of a choppy video. So that's been rehanded. That's the P2000-60 SPL, single point lock SPL. It means, if you're not familiar with it, I don't deal with multi-point too often just because it's problematic. A lot of people just learn to live without it whenever it has problems. But they are superior to the regular deadbolt doorknob to some degree because you're locking multiple points of your door jamb, you know, your door. So that's it. Everything works. It's like it's supposed to go. And here's the piece we pulled out. Makes me wonder, I'll save that for a rainy day if I ever have to convert this style to the other style. So, all right. Thanks for watching. See ya. Yeah.